all had a fantastic week. It was so lovely to speak to so many of you on our Zoom call catch-up last Sunday. In fact, we enjoyed it so much that we're going to have another one this Sunday. So if you're watching this video live, then you can join us after the video at 10:30 for another Zoom catch-up to see some of your friends from church and have a lovely chat. Now, I want to know, have any of you managed to learn this month's memory verse? Well, actually, I know some of you have, because some of you have already sent in your videos of you saying it off by heart, so well done to you if that's you. We're going to have a go at practicing it now together. So have a look at it on your screens, get it in your head, and then we'll do the actions together in a second. Okay, are you ready? So it goes, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. And it's from Luke chapter 16, verse 10. So remember, we've got this action for whoever. This is our letter T for trust. Should we have another go at it together now? Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. Luke chapter 16, verse 10. That's a real reminder to us that if we take responsibility for the little things that we're trusted with, like maybe doing some jobs around the house or doing our homework without being asked, then we can be trusted with bigger and bigger things because we've proved it with the small things. So keep on practicing that. If you learn it by memory, then send us a video and your name will go into our January prize bag. Now though, let's have a look at this week's video.
My name is Erica, and I'm trying to get this metal ball over this bridge, around this magnetic thing, through the metal tubes, around the spiky yellow stuff, through the hoop, around in the maze, and in this orange thing to the very end. But so far, I'm stuck. Not here, not here, not here, not here, not even close to there, not here, not here, nope, here. But will I give up? Of course not! If at first you don't succeed, try again. That's what I was taught. It's my responsibility. Responsibility is showing you can be trusted with what is expected. Let's do this. Okay, now I give up. I tried again. I still didn't succeed. I won't play this anymore. It's so hard. I don't want to do it if it's hard. I'm tired. My head hurts. I want to do something else. This can't be right. I shouldn't quit doing something just because it's hard. I never get anything done if I did that. Let's do this. Hold on. I can do it. Hold on. I made it to the end. And it's all because I whined and complained about how hard it was. Actually, now that I think about it, the whining and complaining didn't really help at all. What did help was something we're learning about in today's story. That's something for you to anticipate. The story is about ants, so that's why it's funny. Let's do this.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verses 6 through 8.
King Solomon was young when he became ruler of Israel after his father David. One night,
God spoke to him in a dream.
Ask for anything you want me to give you.
What? Solomon had just been given the greatest gift of all time. He could have asked for anything. Unlimited money, the power to defeat all of his enemies, or even to be the best-loved, longest-living king of all time. Instead, though, Solomon made a different ask.
Lord, you have now made me king, but I'm only a little child. I don't know how to carry out my duties, so give me a heart that understands. Then I can rule over your people. I can tell the difference between what is right and what is wrong.
Solomon asked for wisdom, and God gave it to him. In fact, Solomon became known as the wisest man to ever live. Over the course of his life, he shared many wise sayings that were later recorded in the book of Proverbs.
These sayings are to help people do what is just and fair, to help young people learn wisdom. Only fools refuse to listen and learn.
The wisdom recorded in Proverbs gives godly advice about nearly everything, from using words wisely to staying away from trouble. But the most famous passages talk about the value of hard work.
You people who don't want to work, think about the ant. Consider its ways and be wise. It has no commander, it has no leader or ruler, but it stores up its food in summer. It gathers its food at harvest time.
When was the last time you paid attention to an ant, other than the one that you were going to squash on the kitchen floor? To better understand what Solomon means about work, well, I think it's time we take a closer look. Did you know that there are about 1 million ants on Earth for every single human? Yikes! My skin is crawling right now. But just look at how amazing these little guys are. Like Solomon said, nobody lays out a set of rules for them. Nobody offers them an allowance or more screen time if they finish their work. God made them in such an incredible way that they stick with it and get the job done. In fact, some ants can lift up to 50 times their own weight. If you were that strong, you could lift an entire car. And ants use that super strength to store up their food, just like we see in Proverbs. And ants also work smart. They leave a special trail of chemicals, called pheromones, that tells them where they've been so they don't get lost or repeat themselves. And ants are incredibly creative. They actually farm aphids in order to have a constant supply of the honeydew aphids release. And the ants' creativity doesn't stop there. In times of flooding, ants will even protect the queen by forming a lifeboat with their own bodies. Just like Solomon reminds us, ants do whatever it takes to gather up the food they need and to protect their colony. They know how to get the job done, and that's with only about 250,000 brain cells. But you? God made you with 10 million brain cells. He's given you everything you need to work strong, smart, and creatively. And because God has given us so much, there's so much more we can do. In the New Testament, Luke records some of Jesus' words.
Much will be required of everyone who has been given much.
You are creative and strong. You have a brain that works like no one else's. You are determined. And most of all, you are created in God's image. That means that you can work hard at whatever it takes to show love to God and the people He's made. Sometimes that might look like helping raise funds to provide clean water for kids on the other side of the world. Sometimes that might look like cleaning your room before your mom has to remind you 5 times. Or working hard to help your little sister to build an epic Lego palace. Whatever your work, remember Solomon's wisdom.
You people who don't want to work, think about the ant. Consider its ways and be wise. It has no commander, it has no leader or ruler, but it stores up its food in summer. It gathers its food at harvest time.
Be wise. Work hard. God has given you everything you need to follow through.
Gotcha. Look, I get it. Work is hard, but if we don't work, nothing will ever get done. Think about it. If the ant didn't work, he wouldn't have any food stored up for the winter. We actually need work. Plus, think about Jesus. He gave us an example for how to love people and serve others, and he always did it gladly. working with all his heart. When we work, we should do it with a good attitude. Like we're working for God. We shouldn't whine and complain every time someone asks us to do something that's hard or boring. In fact, we could choose to work hard even before someone asks. Think of work like it's a mission. When your mom or dad tells you to clean your room or something, don't go, "It's so hard." Instead say, "Let's do this." And then get the job done. You'll finish your work faster and you'll probably have a better time doing it too. So, here's the rule for life to remember today. Work hard. When you work, put your heart into it. It'll feel good to accomplish something. And when you play, you can put your heart into that too. Yes! Mission accomplished! See you next time.
We could learn so much from teeny tiny ants, hey? Isn't that amazing? They work so hard, don't they? I wonder if you can think of some different ways that you could work hard this week. For your challenge this week, I want you to have a go at making your very own ant. You could do it as a picture, so you could get your colouring pens out. Maybe you could look online for a picture of a cartoon ant that you could copy. Perhaps you could make a 3D ant. You could chop up an egg box and paint it and stick some googly eyes on. Or perhaps you could use your thumbprint. Maybe you could do some thumbprints to do the body and the head of the ant in some black paint or some black ink. That would be really fun. Have a go at creating your very own hardworking ant 3D model. Oh, you could even build it out of Lego, couldn't you? If you've got some Lego bricks, have a go at doing that. That might be a bit tricky. And put your hardworking ant picture or model somewhere that you're going to see it every day this week. And then what I want you to do is I want you to think of 3 different areas of your life that you could work hard this week. Maybe it could be working hard at some of your schoolwork. Maybe it could be working hard at tidying up your toys or helping to wash the dishes after you've had your dinner. Whatever you choose, pick 3 things, and every time you see your ant this week, remember the wise words of Solomon and remember that working hard is a really good thing to do. Push through those moments when you feel like whinging or want to give up and keep working hard this week. Then send in a picture of your hard-working ant and I'll pop your name into our prize bag for January. Our January prize is this fantastic fun game of stacking chairs that you can play with your family. So you stack all the chairs up and see who makes them fall down. So have lots of fun creating your ants. I really look forward to seeing all your different designs and how you decide to do those. And if you're joining us on Zoom for our catch-up, I'm really looking forward to catching up with you in the next few minutes. And if you're not watching this live or you're not able to join us on Zoom, then I hope you just have a brilliant week and I will see you in our next video. Bye!
You never turn away, you never leave my side. And every time I call your name out just to find that you're already right here with me, never been alone. I can trust you with my heart, 'cause this I know. You are always faithful, you love me from the start. No matter what I'm facing, I will trust you with my heart. You are more than able to lead me through the dark. Your love is never failing, I will trust you with my heart. Whoa, I will trust you with my heart. There are days when I feel I need a friend, and then I hear your voice reminding me again that you're already right here with me, never been alone. I can trust you with my heart, 'cause this I know. You are always faithful, You love me from the start. No matter what I'm facing, I will trust you with my heart. You are more than able to lead me through the dark. Your love is never failing. I will trust you with my heart. Whoa, I will trust you with my heart. No matter what may come, no matter what I go through, God, you are never gonna fail me. I will trust you with my heart. No matter what may come, no matter what I go through, God, you are never gonna